fair fight right there, isn't it?
And it's not the only part of the fight. The fight's not going to begin till a shot goes up. And it's going to have to be
the starting point guard for the Huskies. An immediate touch for Reed. And he scores. Lee and Plant. Hauk, who played the 4 mostly last year.
Last couple of games.
Reed again. Up and in again. Knocked away. Got it back. Shot clock expires.
8 different coaches. That's absolutely remarkable.
3 under Jim Calhoun, 1 under Kevin Ollie, 2 in the last Duke.
He's got to be excellent tonight.
Condon trying to back down Caravan, and he draws a foul.
Who is a load himself. Those are 2 big men going at each other.
Condon, the junior.
Debate the best Australian rules football player on the floor.
No question. And don't get us
for slips, especially on their switches.
Reed again. Caravan. Got 3 and hit the 3.
Well, that's percent from 3.
And now Chinyelu called for the illegal screen. Xavier Lee, 3 years at Princeton, 2-time first-team All-Ivy. Condon to Micah Henry.
In the country.
Jalen Stewart. Reed initiates the contact with their own. Hauk slips it into Condon. Blocked. And taken away.
You always have to watch Thomas Hauk on right-hand drives. Loves to go to his right.
Lee will knock it down.
The Tigers, but he's only shooting 25%, 21 from 3 this season.
Ball no. Rebound Hauk. Demery. Boy, extended that left arm. Or if they were actually talking to each other on the sideline, both of them are very intent.
Ball inside and punching the paint off the drive.
A foul will send Condon to the line.
Up top, it was clearly a foul, but Silas Demery Jr. not giving anything away. Going to make Alex T4 offensive rebounds in that game in Cameron Indoor Stadium.
We're down big, came back, took the... Boy, good matchup. Caravan and Hauk. Now the big 24 guarding the ball right now, and a big piece of this UConn team. Hauk's open. Hauk hits. Fouls for Florida. Urban Klabjar, number 7, guarding Caravan right now, in off the bench. Demery steps in a year ago. Klabjar, he can really score the ball, and he will. And you see Solo Ball getting ready to come back in. The 24th. And Florida, Jay,
your communication.
Shot clock at 2. Ball. In and out, and shedding some time for Florida. The freshman from Hawthorne, Florida. Chinyelu, no. They're trying to get it into Hauk. He's got Smith on him. Ingram to Chinyelu, and Florida leads. Beautiful. Who has not played at all in the last 3 games. But Todd Golden told him before this one, you're getting some run. Lee. Chinyelu lays it in. What a feed. In that article, and you saw evidence of it there. And now he's got a steal. That'll go.
Advantage of matchups with NBA caliber shot making.
UConn
just an all-around great game, especially in the second half. Boy, can he take advantage of matchups as they can. And Xavier Lee's got 2 steals in this game as well.
Back up with it, can't go. Ingram. Reed got going quickly in the first couple of minutes of this one. The handoff to the ball.
Yeah, you can see a lot of this in drop coverage. That means he's not up to the level of the screen. He's playing basically in the middle of the lane. So either he's playing basically in the middle of the lane. So either off a handoff with Terrence Reed or some sort of ball screen. So Terrence Reed, even though it's only just a ball screen, you're not giving up.
And he'll get a touch. Good contest there.
Started out with Hauk the 3. We saw Caravan get a 3 as a result of that smaller action with Chinyelu rebounding for him. Florida needs to continue to put these UConn 5-men, especially Paris Reed Jr., into ball proficient thus far this year.
Lee's on the bench with 2. Mullins on the bench with 2. Good contest there, but the bucket will go. That was good defense and better offense. Going the way. And the 3 goes for Jalen Stewart. Condon one-on-one with Caravan.
If he can start knocking shots down.
Offensive rebounds, both for the Gators, but as you said, as important as anything in this game is UConn keeping Florida off Florida with 2 fouls as Xavier Lee's got to the bench.
He's got to be able to zoom action, but they go the other way.
Smith can't get into the paint. Lee stays in front of him. Shot clock at 5. Solo ball for 3.
Malachi Smith made 2 play 1. Well, UConn's got to stop fouling.
Yep.
Open opportunity. The reversal.
So Lee back to the line. The Toronto native is too much.
They picked up a couple of offensive fouls on screens,
his teammates
every time they foul, they're putting
supported. He's rebounding well. He just hasn't made as many shots remain in the first as he would like and they would like. But said his teammates
blown his hands basically all the time and had the ultimate green light. Never had to look over his shoulder. A little bit more responsibility and certainly
for house 2. Lee steps into it and hits again.
They're really going after Ruben Chinyelu in that drop cover.
5th offensive rebound tonight. UConn doesn't have any. I mean, you're just working, right? You're just prepping.
I get to say, what a pass.
Rybo with a slam at the 5 spot for Dan Hurley, who always seems to have 2 really talented centers who can share the minutes. Lee playing with a lot of confidence tonight. Drove, got fouled, and knocks down both free throws. And little stop and go by Smith. Rybo for 3.
He is a skilled big guy. It's going to get better and better.
Oh, Lee is feeling it. He was backpedaling before that running back. He's a change of pace kind of guy. Off to Ball. Shot clock running down. Hit it. Double. Hand logged in. Boy, they the 4 and 6th man he was a year ago. Lee splits the double. Scoops it up. No. UConn with the ball and a 5-point lead. Caravan, what a pass. Inside to Rybo. Condon with a nice backdoor feed and a hard foul, but C.J. Stewart. Ingram, a freshman from Hawthorne, Florida, about 10. Said he'd been practicing really well. And Golden told him yesterday, you're getting in the game. And the back in. Ball's had the hot hand. Not this time. Smith back to Ball, and he'll lay it in. Offensively for Florida. Ingram got it back. Boy, work. The 3. A foul will send Stewart on a 3-point play. Florida has attempted 17 free throws.
Key and influence on what they do.
What about for the Huskies?
Dan Hurley and his staff, and he's got a great staff of assistants. Both these staffs are outstanding.
Another offensive rebound. This one by Condon. Out. Got a mismatch down. Lee for 3. Smith blocked by Chinyelu. 2-on-1. Lee and the slam by Howard. The junior from New Oxford, PA. Smith. Rybo.
Khi chạy mà không bị quá nhiệt, ta có thể vượt mọi giới hạn.
Number 1 option. He finds Hauk. The force won't go to shoot. The 3. Off the rim, and Smith gets it off but leaves it short. Important players on their team.
Well, Florida only committed 7 fouls in the first half, but 3 of them were by in the last 9-10 minutes of the ballgame.
He's got 15 now. Ball in and out. Florida looked at Xavier Lee once his name was in the portal. They looked at how he did against As he comes up at a slow start, I think they still feel good about the kind of year he can have, and he's certainly showing it tonight. They leave Lee, but he misses the three. But a fortunate bounce. Reed back to ball. Reed got it. Caravan rejected by Condon. Bland the shovel. Lee the feed. Into the chest of Chinyelu. Help from behind by Hauk. And a shot clock. Chinyelu. And tipped in by... Boy, Chinyelu's doing a good job, isn't he? Demery gets a piece of the paint and hits.
Earlier this year against Bryant, he had 10, 10, and 10.
Whoa, Lee with an ankle break. Ball from the elbow, too strong. Demery knocked away by Condon. Numbers. Hauk from Lee. 7 blocks in the game for the Gators. Caravan runs down the pass. Lee. And Hanlogden finds Lee with 5 on the shot clock. Back to Hanlogden, and the pass. Demery to Mullins. Mullins from the baseline. Tough angle. Caravan hits it. Boogie Fland with a drive and
active and so effective in that comeback.
Caravan got a switch. Now Condon back on him. Condon got it, and Florida's. They are still finding their identity this year. Hanlogden into Condon. The shovel pass to Hauk, knocked away. Half, and this one is tied. Hauk open. Got it.
Joakim Noah and Corey Brewer, back-to-back national champions,
back and taking the lead by the Gators. Mullins looking to get going. Hits a tough shot.
He's really well without the ball.
At 17 in 23 minutes against Kansas in his second round, screen after screen.
Klobuchar doing a nice job sticking with him.
Riva. Chinyelu made it. Getting a spell on the bench right now for Florida. Smith shovels it to Riva for the
play by Malachi Smith to drive it.
Planned offensive foul.
Is that?
Smith gets the shot off and hits.
And did it over Rick Smith.
Lee is fouled. And again, you... The foul was on Ross. Mullins is fouled by Klobuchar.
And they're trying to...
Caravan behind Reed, now Mullins. He got held by Condon.
Oh, yeah. Well, he compared him to Bob Sura, played in the early 90s for Florida State.
Condon, no. Klobuchar hasn't been able really to have the impact on the game that he's... Smith driving him.
Good fake.
Ross. Smith. Short. Chinyelu. The lead changes hands again. Mullins from the free throw line. Lee in some trap. Now Caravan for three. Mullins still out there as well. Here he is.
Good pass.
Reed will lay it in.
Boy, break.
Condon draws a crowd and
have to go after it, but you just can't give up that position between Condon and the basket.
Three-point play.
Oh, it's like sumo wrestling.
Here's a touch for the big guy. Reed spinning on Chinilu, up with the left. Chinilu with Caravan on him. Wouldn't go, and Reed offensive rebounds, only 4 second chance points. Ball. Count it. And it's up to a 6-point lead. Tough angle for Illinois earlier, 14 points, 9 assists.
Well, aside from Xavier Lee, the Florida guards have been quiet.
Land trying to change.
And then Urban Klobuchar has found it really difficult to find open shot. Last year, UConn Stevens gets back into the flow.
They are ranked 5th in the nation.
That win at Purdue. I mean, they took the Boilermakers apart.
Nobody does that at Mackey. Off the rim. Condon one-on-one with Caravan. Up and in to make it a
that left hand, just beautifully done by Alex Condon.
Timeout, Dan Hurley with Connecticut ball.
2:40 to go in regulation.
He is 0 for 2 tonight.
Second slots.
Missed them both.
And Chinilu just playing a one-man zone in the middle of the lane.
And they got nobody with Florida's got 4. Terrace Reed Jr.'s got 4 for Caravan. Into the paint. Tough one will go.
That just gives Caravan a ton of room to make that move.
Looking for space. Will he drive Caravan? The 3. Air ball.
But UConn bodies.
A deflection and nearly stolen. But the Huskies get it over. Now got to get something going.
2-3 days. He looked good today in shoot around.
Makes the front end.
Now, they don't have anybody to shoot it quite as well. Maybe Mullins will be that as Reed Jr. You want to foul me? I'll knock down free throws.
How hits a 3. Dan Hurley takes the opportunity to make a couple of subs. Reed's back in. So 1-1 for Demery. From the free throw line, but it's UConn with the lead.
Well, UConn's shown its depth in this game. Great. Basketball's all about rhythm. Establish yours and disrupt theirs. Well, Florida's got to come with full court pressure here.
As there is in the game.
He's just a winner.
Trapped. And Murray. Trapped again, gets out of it. Smith races it over and is fouled. 1-1.
50% free throw shooters.
1 of 2. 2 possessions.
Quick score.
And Smith back to Caravan and ahead to Demery. And off. Does. 5-point game.
And then the opportunity to kick it out.
Land. Too strong. Lay-in by Condon.
The offensive rebound. As many offensive rebounds as Florida's had, they haven't really punished. Really a surprising stat.
2 big free throws for Ball. Land lays it in. Again, a 1-possession game. A trap in the corner. Got to get it in. And they don't.
Guarding every cutter, Klobuchar first.
And now Bull ahead of the pack. Made both on his last trip. One of